She's a hot Instagram model, OnlyFans girl, and a brilliant businesswoman.
There's no question that Courtney loved Christian.
He was a combination of being a boyfriend and personal assistant.
It was luxury and love and wealth and access and trips.
They projected the perfect life, but behind closed doors, it was anything but.
I remember hearing them argue
You're fired.
when that video was taken.
Shut up! Let me fight this.
I have a dead body upstairs.
We're not afraid of the truth. Truth will set you free.
Okay, guys, can we slate?
Kim and Deb interview, take one. Mark?
Well, let's start from the beginning. When's the first time you thought to yourself, Courtney was born to be in the spotlight?
I remember Courtney doing makeup videos.
Well, how old was she? About a freshman in high school, maybe?
Yeah, she was.
She decided that she was going to start a YouTube channel doing makeup videos. She wanted to live like the people she saw on TV that had lots of money and could travel all they wanted.
Yeah, there were some TV programs that she watched when she was younger that I think were probably bad influences. One was Keeping Up with the Kardashians. She saw that kind of glitz and glamour, and I think that's why she wanted to go to Hollywood.
So when she turned 19, she moved to California.
We're here in Santa Monica at the beach, getting some videos.
In 2016, Courtney Clenney began calling herself a fitness model and posting to YouTube as Courtney Taylor. Taylor's her middle name.
What's up, guys? So I am doing an hour of fasted cardio. The Stairmaster is getting a little bit difficult.
She posted a lot of fitness content, and I think it brought a crowd that appreciated her for that as well as her looks.
I don't know how long she did YouTube before she figured out that Instagram would be a good way to make money because people would sponsor her.
Courtney blew up pretty fast because she was in the right moment and took advantage of that.
On her social media, she presented herself as a well-traveled workout star.
She was one of those super, super attractive people that would make you, double take, jaw drop kind of thing.
Here, Courtney Taylor, I'm doing a shoot in downtown LA. Who is that girl? She's so cute.
She was exciting. She had a bubbly personality.
I'm totally following her on Instagram.
Her social media was full of suggestive imagery that made her very popular.
And Courtney was a brilliant businesswoman when it came to social media.
In 2017, by the time Courtney turned 21, OnlyFans showed up on the scene. Originally, OnlyFans was touted as a way for content creators of all stripes to monetize their posts, and big celebrities like Denise Richards and Cardi B and Carmen Electra, they all created accounts so that they could connect deeper with their fans. But pretty soon, it became the go-to paywall for pornography.
When Courtney started doing OnlyFans, I wasn't aware of it.
As far as we knew, she was still active on her Instagram. I'm not sure she ever mentioned it to us, but at some point we did find out.
I posted that I wanted some dirty questions for my OF Live later, and I got plenty. So I cannot answer them here. There are no rules on my OF, okay?
She knew that I didn't like that kind of content, and her dad didn't like that kind of content, but at some point she was making a lot of money at that. And she and I discussed that it would be very difficult to give up that money.
At the height of COVID, when OnlyFans was skyrocketing in popularity, Courtney was on a content shoot in Tulum, Mexico. That is where she met a man who was on vacation, named Christian Obumseli, and the two of them hit it off right away.
Courtney really saw a lot in Christian. He was a very attractive man. He was tall, he was in shape, he was funny, he was charismatic.
Christian came from a very strong North Texas Nigerian community. And Christian was one of the Americanized kids among them. So he played football, was a standout athlete. He had an engineering degree and some background in engineering.
Christian definitely seemed like he was a a smart young man. And he was big into investing in different crypto coins and definitely liked to share that with different people. He had his life together.
After just 3 months of dating, Christian moves into Courtney's penthouse apartment in Austin.
They did get along, but I was uncomfortable the first time I met him because I'm relatively traditional, and the way in which he introduced himself to me was uncomfortable. Just charge right over, hey, Kim, how are you doing? And that's not really kind of my style.
We're probably used to being called Mr. and Mrs. Clenney when we first meet.
They definitely seemed like they were in love, and I mean, look, they're in Ferraris. Look at this genuine smile Christian had here. They were enjoying a luxurious life, and they were enjoying each other. They were maybe even a little codependent on each other. I don't think that she went anywhere without him. Christian definitely helped Courtney with a lot of her business. It was like he was an assistant / manager. They seemed like they worked well together.
He would be helping her take her content, whether it be photos or videos. Everything just seemed fluid and, cohesive. But sometimes what I would hear from other people were that, sometimes there were noise complaints from like when they were living together, and that sometimes the authorities had to be called.
Phone calls coming into Deborah, Courtney's upset. I don't know exactly what happened between the two. I just know there was issues.
In the content world, there is the potential for couples to have a lot of jealousy and a lot of trust issues when, you're on a set and there's other beautiful women there, probably not in a lot of clothes, if any.
I wasn't really experiencing anything of the sort until maybe like Aspen time, when that wasn't such a good trip.
I think one of my favorite locations we've done a content trip in was Aspen, Colorado. We did a little skiing, a little hot tubbing.
That bitch is shaking!
That was also a trip, though, that her and Christian got into a big fight, and that was a little scary.
Telling me I touched her breast yesterday when I
You did. I didn't say you touched it.
You said I did.
You were leaning. Yo, you were dumb as
I remember hearing them argue when that video was taken.
There was another model that was around, and I think she thought that he was flirting with her.
Christian, you're fired.
Fine.
Hopefully, shut up.
You will never see me again. You are the most
Good bitch, shut
ever met in my life.
Hopefully, you will. Then you will.
Courtney.
You too. Get the out of here.
I think about by then, their relationship was in turmoil. They were fighting all the time. It was getting toxic.